Vegas with Beth, and we got a rental car. We just left the airport, and we are headed out to California. So we got like a 5.5 hour drive or something to get out to Sequoia National Park, where we're going to car camp tonight, and then tomorrow we'll be like sightseeing. We'll see General Sherman Tree and some stuff, and then we'll get on trail. We're doing a loop trail. It's going to be 6 days, 5 nights on trail. It's probably around 6:30. We finally made it to the campground. This is the Sequoia RV Ranch. There's like permanent trailers over there further, and then you got all these sites over here. We got this one here, T2. We got this here, Fire Ring. There's a Porta Johns over there. There's a shower house here, offices there. And then over this direction back there, there's a swimming hole in the creek, and there's another bathhouse with laundry facilities. So we'll be staying here the last night before we head back to Vegas. We just stopped at our first stop here. This is a Tunnel Rock over here. We're gonna go check out. Look at this. Look at this beautiful creek. These mountains. Tunnel Rock. Check this out. Scratches from trucks and RVs that got stuck. They had to reroute the highway around it. Alright, this thing in front of us is called Moro Rock. It's like 6,700 feet high. So now we're getting into the giant forest of the sequoias.
I think these are the guardsman trees.
We're at the parking lot for the Giant Forest Museum. It's right across the street. And we're gonna take a shuttle. Shuttles run all over the place through here. Check out some of the main touristy things. This tree is so massive. We've been talking about how many hammock straps it would take to get around here to hang a hammock off of here. I don't know if this one here has a name, but it's fenced off. And this is even more massive than the ones that are up in the parking lot. Triple set here. Here's the museum. There's this one, thing right here. Right, the one right in front of the museum that we were just taking pictures of is the Sentinel tree. This is interesting. Most of them die by falling. A witness described loud pops as sound like a freight train and an avalanche combined. These are redwoods that were planted 9 months ago by massive crews. Just a few inches tall. This is cool. How big is it? It's General Sherman grew in the middle of the LA freeway. That's crazy. He laid the General Sherman on a football field. Put the German shrimp on a tree, on a scale, and weighed more than 10 blue whales. There's Apatosaurus, Statue of Liberty, Bristlecone pine, oldest tree in the world, 216 feet. Here's the tallest tree. The redwood is 367. And then we'll be seeing this one today, General Sherman. Biggest tree, 52,500 cubic feet. There's a blue whale in comparison. There's a stack of elephants. Space shuttle. This is how big their pine cones are. We just took a shuttle up here, and we're up near the General Sherman tree, but the whole crowd's gonna head there right now. So we're gonna go check out some of these other ones. Twin Towers, look at that. And that's not even like the biggest ones yet. You got a marmot sitting out here on the rocks watching us. Look at how scorched this one got. It's all like hollow up there.
It's like lightning struck a dude. Or a fire went out.
I think it's fires. They're getting bigger and bigger. Like, look how each section, like bark section, how big it is. It's as big as like an oak tree. I think it's as big as the last one.
for showing the pictures in the video.
Hey, it's trying to climb into that hole for a picture.
Dude, there's a hole, but there's bugs in there.
I'm not sure which tree this is yet. It looks like almost 2 trees. Yeah, that's pretty cool. It just doesn't get any skinnier as it goes up either. It's like at least 10 feet across the whole way up.
Dude, this is insane.
Here's the McKinley tree. And then over here to the right of it, look at this big grove of all these trees over here that grew all in the same little spot. They're not even fully grown yet over there. There's a string of just gigantic ones here. Beth was gonna climb inside of this one, but there's a ranger right there. I don't know if that's so safe in case she falls in. This is the room tree. Yeah, look at this pine cone in relation to her foot. Yeah, this one has a tunnel.
Walking through trees. When can you say you can walk through a tree? These are thousands of years old, dude. Thousands.
Oh, this is the cloister. I don't even remember seeing this one on the map. Oh, because it's a cloister of trees, I guess. Okay, we got to the Lincoln tree. This is the biggest one we've found yet. We'll have to get somebody in front of it to show the real scale of this thing. Okay, so I wanted to show just how fat this tree is. And it's got a tunnel going through it. Look at that. That's crazy. It's got a seat inside. So they got these cluster of younger sequoias, I guess. I guess they're sequoias. And they're more pointed on the top than the mature ones. So you can see these dead ones here. Looks like maybe they just, once they get a certain age, they just don't become pointy on the top anymore. I'm guessing, I don't know. Yeah, I can see the big ones are like just flat on the top. This is called the house over here. It's just a grouping of just massive ones. Let's take a walk through the middle of all this. This is amazing. Look at this. There's a standard pine cone and a sequoia pine cone. And that's not the biggest. This one guy had a sequoia, one of these pine cones. We passed it. It was like twice as long as that one. Yeah. See this little squirrel here? Coming into another massive grove. This is what we were looking for, the Senate. The Senate.
The Congress row up there.
There's no sign on the post, but this is, according to the map, this is the president tree. We'll get Beth in the shot for scale. Wow. Here's another side of the sequoia tree, or the, we'll say it was Chief Sequoia.
Yeah.
So, look at what happens when these things get burned out.
That's just straight. This is like a little labyrinth in here.
only half of the trees is still there. Check this out. That is wild. Another grouping of really big ones. We did this Sherman tree loop. Apparently we're gonna have to go up this hill and then come back down, I guess. I don't know. But there's the Sherman tree. So we're gonna come down near the base of it eventually here. We'll get some better pictures, close-ups down there. A few other trunks are bigger around, some are taller. No other tree has more wood in its trunk. The top is dead, so the trunk no longer gets taller. Its volume keeps increasing. Yeah, so that's the exact footprint of the base of the tree right there. You can see in comparison to people how big this base of it is. Look at these crowds. I mean, I know it's Saturday, a beautiful day, and I was just saying to Beth, it's like we're at the Louvre going to see the Mona Lisa. There's so many people down here. A line for people to go up there and take pictures in front of it. I ain't waiting this long. I don't need to get a picture in front of the sign over there. We just got off the shuttle at Moro Rock Trail. We got to go up there. I don't know if you can see people up there. This is 350 steps to the top. The elevation is 6725. This is crazy that I'm going up here with my not liking heights. Look at this place. This is the other side of the rocks. I was just looking over to the, I don't know what's east, northwest, south right now. Okay, so this railing is just way, this handrail is just way too low. I don't know if you can see that windy road down there. That's the road we came in on. Still gotta go. There's the top, I think that's the top overlook. We're almost there. I'm like staying as close to this wall as I can.
I can't see anything at all. Okay, here we go. On photo.
When we drove in here, there's no way I thought I'd have been on top of this rock when I saw it from the road. You can see the road down there. I'll try to zoom in. It is super crowded up here. And yeah, I just want to, there's Beth. This is crazy. I gotta get down. I can't be up here anymore. All right, this is the Roosevelt tree. Pretty nice. So we finished the Moro Rock. And I have like less than 5% battery power. I got to put it on airplane mode. So we're gonna do a little over a half-mile hike to Tunnel Log, and then hike back to the shuttle. But we found an even bigger one. Look at the size of it. I got 3% battery left. I just want to get to Tunnel Log, film that. Here's Tunnel Log. Cars can fit under, but the shuttle bus had to go around. Over here, let's see if this sign says 1937, 21 feet diameter base, 275 feet long. Look at this thing. Alright, so we got a plan. There's a trailhead right over here. That's what we were up on top of. Way up there. My phone died right at that Tunnel Log, so there wasn't a whole lot happened after that. We found somebody's cell phone. That was about the only thing that really happened on the way back that I can think of. Yeah, we're headed to tonight's camp. We'll discuss further as we get really tight to get two cars past each other.
That's like a sheer drop. Yeah. You want to go look over the corner?
No.
No?
It's after 6 o'clock. We made it to camp a little bit ago. Obviously, everything's set up. This is the Atwell Mills, or Atwell Mill something campsite. It's a lot more quiet than the campsite last night. So as soon as we pulled in, the ranger came down and said we were parked in the wrong spot. This is where Beth had originally parked it. And so she's over here. She's got the sleeping pad in there with the nets in the windows, and I'm set up over here. It's supposed to get to like 40 tonight or something, but unfortunately all these big trees have been cut down, so there's not a lot of shade, but I guess we will have some stars tonight. There was a lot of stars last night. Each site has a bear box and a picnic table, and there is bathrooms, pit toilets anyways down there, and there's water pumps in both directions. And yeah, that drive up here was one of the sketchier drives. I was like didn't like being that close to the edge with no guardrail on some of those roads. That whole road coming up here, I don't even, it was probably a few dozen miles. And it's the only way in and out of here. So tomorrow we have like maybe a 2 mile drive to the ranger station, where we'll meet the same ranger that was just down here. And we'll pick up the permits, which we have a registration for. Beth did all the registration figuring and all that. And then from there, we'll drive over to Mineral Springs and start our hike tomorrow. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to probably make this the end of this particular video, so I have enough footage for this with all the sightseeing. We'll just do a sightseeing video, and then we'll start the actual hiking videos tomorrow. The actual backpacking itself, we'll be on six days, 5 nights on trail. And yeah, I'm expecting some pretty cool stuff to see. The ranger said make sure that we store our food, because there's a mama bear and cubs that have been hanging around this campsite looking for stuff. And we did, just a few miles back, we just scared one off the road. It was probably a small juvenile male bear that was trying to get off the road in front of us. So yeah, they are definitely around here. That'll be the end of this video, and we'll start with a new video tomorrow. And anyways, thanks for watching.